same. You can see actually our game has been published for over 7 years, and a lot of heroes we already had a fulfilled understanding towards them, but due to the meta, actually like those characters that they had or keep changing.
All right, let's wait and see. Here it comes. FUTNOVA eSports against Bacon Time. Is it going to be FUTNOVA eSports, the ones that are going to try to take the third place? There's going to be Bacon Time. It's going to take the snap shit from their hands.
Or is it going to be another draw?
Is it going to be another draw? Who knows? Nobody knows anymore.
Bacon Time, they already take some moves.
They're trying to take the blue. City Boy comes in. Unable to contest that. Summer is going to keep it.
Lost didn't use his smite, but from Bacon Time we can see Summer just used the smite.
Yeah, he came in late, right? And Summer still comes in, still has 15 more seconds for his smite to be available. 007X comes, Lost has control of the smite, comes to 2,600, not yet in smite range. Lost is gonna take that red. 007 taking extremely low. Knight wants to take him down. It's gonna be first blood for FUTNOVA.
FUTNOVA, they want more. They just force out Zhou. You splash it again towards Zhang Fei. Zhang Fei be taken down by FUTNOVA. Attack again. 3-0 opening for FUTNOVA.
3-0 opening for FUTNOVA. Great work from them. They lost the blue, and then Bacon Time tried to just completely damage their opening by going to the red. And they actually handed 3 kills for FUTNOVA.
Ooh, so actually can we say it in another way that the reason why Lost saved this smite is because after seeing Bacon Time carrying 3 smites, you know that you are going to go for my red buff. So that's going to be my battlefield.
Yeah, I think that he just came late for the blue contest.
I'm overthinking.
I just think that he just came late, and then when he just pressed on his mic, the blue was not available no more.
But that's some mistake that Bacon Time just had, because all of those 3 smites were in cooldown at that evasion. So that's something they need to note.
Bacon Time making the rotation with DRG to top lane, right? Allowing DRG to be closer to the red buff. And at the same time, Feng is going to follow him, which is bad for Feng because he's more red dependent than DRG.
True. Marco Polo need the red buff, and also he can't contest DRG on solo lane.
City Boy being extremely aggressive. 5 people from Bacon Time come in just to check on the vision. And Knight just staying on bottom lane. He's a man who needs his minions. He does not care about anything else right now.
Maybe for Knight, after he already take this minion away, the next move he's gonna do is just to rotate in the mid, gain the vision control.
Rotating to the middle, as you just called. Mimarch is going to be launched on the air. The damage does not follow. Mimarch still alive. He's going to be able to clean that wave.
And you know, actually there's a saying when you're playing this game is you don't need to take down your enemy. Deal enough damage, let them to be unhealthy, go back to home, that's enough.
And FUTNOVA takes control of the Tyrant.
Yeah.
If they've got the power play, they need to use it in some sort of way. The decision was to go for that objective.
Go for that objective, take it down and ground some effective, and also with Shenongxi and also Lost, they're gonna be quite powerful in the early game.
Alright, now Moss is already in level 4, moving to level 5. He's got his ultimate available. FUTNOVA needs to play a little bit differently right now since Moss initiation followed in by 007X lock in could be bad news for them. They've got already an advantage, right?
Yeah, they already got 1,000 gold lead and also 3 kills in lead.
So what about if right now we just try to play smart? Again, Big Pen comes in, it's wide, Lost trying to find an angle on Mimarch. The kitty bombs jump in. It's going to be City Boy, the one that's going to initiate. He's going to take 1. He's been taken extremely low, but it's going to be 007X, the one that falls. Another 2-0 trade for FUTNOVA eSports.
FUTNOVA for today's game. It seems like they're well prepared for this game, and that was quite a nice counter-attack. Well, we need to admit that Moss find a unique angle.
Yes.
But what a pity is that by using this ultimate, actually four people be pushing back under their own turret. So this is gonna be something not good for Bacon Time. Check is Moss find a really nice angle, but
And he just pushes them in under the turret.
yeah. So how?
Protected.
That's true.
No, we talked about that, right? Like we're always saying that Tramfei has initiation, that Tramfei is very useful hero, but you need to find the right angle. If you don't find the right angle, then just hold to your ult.
Yeah, just take those games played by teams from KPL region in the previous series. They use this Tramfei, try to sneak around to the rear, right? And using an ultimate to push everyone out.
Yeah.
Not just gonna force you in.
3,000 gold advantage right now for FUTNOVA. Almost 6 minutes of the game. They need to be smart. Right now, City Boy is going to be found over there in the bush. Gonna have to run away. Moz is gonna use his ultimate, trying to lock in 007X. Is going to be wide. Moz ultimate, one more time, not being of the best effect.
Moz is using his ultimate in a quite luxurious way.
Yeah?
It seems like actually it's not easy for Tramfei to save those energy bars.
I know.
Waiting for all those energy bars to be filled up.
And he's just using it as if it would be like very cheap.
Yeah, and what's worse is that without the ultimate provided by Moz, there's no way for Bacon Time to push back.
Right now it's FUTNOVA, the ones that they're in the lead. Now this is going to be the question right now. You're in the lead. You've got already a 2,500 gold advantage that you have not seen before. What do you do? Do you push? Do you stay together? Are you trying to be more aggressive and trying to finish the game right now?
I agree with do it in an aggressive way. Since you already got 3,000 gold lead, and
now or never.
These kind of heroes are quite early game playing style. They're totally capable to do some initiation.
But look at that, Miyamoto Musashi trying to find the angle in.
But that's gonna be a little bit hard.
It's gonna be difficult. Fong right now is trying to get control of his red.
But for him, good news is that he can protect this red buff.
Yeah.
But he still needs to wait for the item.
City Boy and Marco Polo just waiting in there. City Boy not even standing in the bush, just standing next to the bush.
It's like, okay, I am here, so what?
Look at that, 007X. Knows that Fong has purified, so he does not deal his ultimate. Hermes taken extremely low.
Extremely low, so he's not gonna be able to guard this tower. He's gonna be very dangerous.
Look at that Knight being extremely aggressive. I like the way that this man is playing this hero today.
Has destroyed a tower.
They're fully used those characters that this hero has.
Yes.
Using those solid front laners to constantly gain the vision control, just to push forward, to conquer more for their marksmen to do the constant output.
Rotation to mid. Fong is standing very, very far to the front. He needs to be a little bit more careful. I know that he believes that with his Purifier and his ultimate, he can escape, but there's no need to try to force that. Let Knight take the vision. Let Knight go around and tell you exactly where 007X is going to be.
That's true. And when you're playing such a high-tempo games, especially where high-pitched tournament, every single ability matters a lot.
All abilities matter.
Has been defeated.
One more Tyrant for FUTNOVA. They're playing this straight to the book. This is just a textbook move. Control the objectives, control the vision, and right now everything looks blue for them.
5,000 gold lead. We rarely see it when we see like two teams from other regions play against each other. Right?
Moss comes in. He's going to receive the fire from the kitty bombs.
Good news to Bacon Time is that due to this showy pick, actually they can easily to guard this mid tower. But the problem is they still need to try to guard their field.
They need to guard their field, but look at that. Lost makes the TP straight coming for the blue buff from Bacon Time, not allowing 007X to have control of his own resources. 007X has not been part of any of the fights yet. He's just been a bystander, just going around trying to hold to it.
Overlord and Tyrant have been enhanced. Cannons
Now, as the time goes, lost damage is going to start just being not that critical.
True.
Lost damage is not going to be that important.
He's gonna be able to do some control, but that's it.
Exactly.
So that's exactly what Bacon Time's doing now. They know that for their marksman, he need a quite comfortable spot for him to do the output, and they need time for Ata and Zhang Fei to pile up. So they're trying to buy some time. And this is something worth mentioning, is that once you're not able to take down this mid tower of your opponent, one strategy is take the second tower on both side lanes.
destroyed a tower.
So you
Just
can
try to push from top and bottom, no?
yeah, and the mid tower is going to be isolated.
Lost stepping too deep in the bottom lane. Handing Bacon Time an opportunity for them to turn things around. That kind of mistakes cannot happen. Look at that. Right now it's going to be 007X, the one that has green light to push on bottom lane.
When 007X try to do this split out push, FUTNOVA really have the power to contest with this hero. He's got 7,000 gold, not bad. And also his second ability will allow him to dash forward or escape away from all those around. So the problem for FUTNOVA or for those teams who got a gold lead or a resources lead is that how they're going to
Why?
the game.
Why? You don't need to go and take on Hermes. Like you already have a gold advantage. In terms of that, if they kill you, you're handing the opportunity to them to turn things around. You don't need to engage in those 1v2s. There's no need.
Even you got a gold lead, you still needs to be.
If you have a gold lead, you need to safeguard your gold lead. Don't go around just trying to force things that don't need to be forced.
True. Because if you're quite flagrant, it's gonna cause some mistakes, and that will allow your opponents to find a way to counterattack.
Now this is gonna be interesting to see how is FUTNOVA trying to make it all the way to high ground. It's gonna be easier for Bacon Time to protect their high ground by having that throw you, right?
And we can see Bacon Time, even they already guard their mid tower. I was quite surprised about this kind of situation. For FUTNOVA, if they go too deep, trying to head to this high ground tower, it's going to be a little bit dangerous since the mid tower is still alive.
Pong just putting pressure on top lane.
Yeah, but Marco Polo is not one of those marksmen who's really good at taking down towers.
Yeah, exactly.
He's good at doing engagement, but not taking down those towers.
I don't know. I don't like the way that this is looking. Look at that. Hermes is taking extremely low. Feng is going to jump in with his ult. He's going to take on one kill. Right now it's going to be Moss, Summer, and 007X, the ones running away. The minions come in, and right now is the opportunity for FUTNOVA to try to take at least the mid lane turret.
Exactly. They have a high opportunity to do that. Just let Knight to standing in the mid of that mid lane and using this wave to try to push forward. They can even take one more.
The kitty bombs come in. Very, very close. Summer just getting out of there.
Yeah, the shield.
By a little hair.
Wow. FUTNOVA still won the upper hand, but actually, I don't think that's going to be the deciding fact. I still think that Bacon Time has their possibility to turn this around. They just need to ensure that Hermes is going to have a comfortable spot.
They're already engaging. Knight jumps in, but it's too early. Lost is trying to find the right angle. It's going to come in. City Boy is going to put 3 people on air. But Feng is not there yet. Now he comes late, but he's still available to try to take one more kill.
City Boy has so many highlights in this one single matchup. You can see every engagement, once his flash is available, he just dash in and smash on the ground. Like at least 3 people are gonna be knocked up.
Exactly.
Quite nice.
Let's wait and see what's going to happen in here. I like the way that FUTNOVA is playing, but they're not paying attention to their bottom lane.
True.
They need to pay attention to that bottom lane and try to split bacon time. They need to create a power play. And power plays are created by just splitting your opponents in half. Get them, instead of a 5-0 rotation, to a 3-2 or a 4-1.
Oh,
As
nice one.
007 is going to jump in, is going to lock in on Shenmongxi. Shenmongxi is going to fall, but 007 is going to follow him. Hermes needs to use his second ability to push back. As FUTNOVA, all 4 people of them, they came in trying to get him down.
Yeah, the sacrifice that 007X did was significant. Since he takes down Shenmongxi, FUTNOVA actually would be not that capable to take down those HP bars.
Yeah, exactly.
And also force out the ultimate from Apollo.
Snape is the main source of AoE damage, right? So without Snape, they depend a lot on what Lost and what Feng can do. But without chipping in the HP bars first, it's very difficult for them to do this.
So on the other hand, for FUTNOVA, they know that after they will not be able to speed up, they just take down that Shadow Tyrant. So actually, there's 2 dragons in their hand right now.
2 dragons in hand right now. There's 1 Vanguard coming in bottom lane.
The strongest one. Again, Zhou Yu might be very good at cleaning those minion waves, but not my Vanguard.
Wow! Imperial Order comes in and locks in onto Knight. Feng trying his best to try to do slowly but consistently some damage to the turrets. The fire comes in, cleaning that last ballista that was putting damage to that turret, being taken to half of its HP.
Actually, FUTNOVA could be more decisive. Like, there's actually 2 minion waves arriving at the high ground tower simultaneously. Actually, they can just focusing on taking down 1 high ground tower at that time.
Yes. Like, they need 3 minion waves to come in at the same time. Zhou Yu is going to put all his abilities on one turret, and then they can focus on just taking the one that is going to be completely afar.
Yeah.
So if you already have an advantage on the bottom lane, what about if you just try to focus me marks over there on bottom?
Try to do something.
His damage is still not there. Summer is still pretty tanky for him.
But if Bacon Time don't want to respond, don't want to come and give an answer, do some counter attack, they will just use Zhou Yu to clean this minion wave. So maybe FUTNOVA just go for the next.
That's the problem.
Shadow
Look at the
Overlord.
waves. The waves come one at a time. So it's very easy for me marks just to clean the waves.
Yeah.
It's not being a challenge build right now, but Nova is going to try to engage. It's going to be 007X, the one that is going to come in, lock in on someone, but it's going to be counter-attack. Feng is going to fall. It's going to be a 2-1 trade. Summer and 007X are down, but Memarks and Hermes can still protect the turrets.
But to be honest, these kind of sacrifices quite useless because it's just slow you down.
Yeah.
Just slow FUTNOVA's pace. Once we saw those trades, but that might be 1 kill trade for the high ground tower. But see this one. The minion is already killing up.
Why to engage there? There's 23 seconds for the Overlord.
And there's
Just
no
wait
minion
for
wave.
the Overlord.
There's no minion wave get into the high ground tower.
Just waiting there. There's no need to just rush it in there that much. All right, pushing back. They're going to try to rush this Overlord. 007X just coming out of the fountain, leaving high ground. Summer trying to get the vision. Gonna be spotted.
Oh, that was
Very,
so close.
very close.
That was so close.
Very, very close.
That was so close because Summer still got his smite.
Let's wait and see.
And now here's one of piece of my advice that FUTNOVA needs to use these vanguards smartly.
Yep.
Manage 3 waves arriving simultaneously at the same time.
They do need to be very smart.
Yeah, they don't need to release it now. Okay, they released it anyway. Because the Tempest Dragon's gonna spawn, right?
Yeah.
So
Tempest Dragon spawning in 20 seconds. They could have hold to it a little bit longer, at
Yeah.
least 10 more seconds,
that's what
just
I
to
mean.
force Bacon Time to defend the Vanguard or to contest the Tempest Dragon.
That's what I mean. That's some like more timing or tricks
Yeah.
gained by experience. But if they spawn it, they need to use it wisely. You can't just spawn it and do nothing.
Well,
Just
right now they need to start it. Right now it needs to be 5 people from FUTNOVA coming in to take the Dragon. It is only going to be Lost and Found, the ones that they're going to take it, but it's extremely slow.
Because there's debuff. They just taken down that Shadow Overlord, so there's gonna be a debuff put on FUTNOVA. The speed is gonna be quite slow. So that's the reason why I said they need to manage the wave. This is a quite nice one. 2 Vanguards, but they didn't like push forward thoroughly. You know, once you got gold lead, you just give all those resources away. Actually, you're just sending money to Bacon Time.
Yeah, exactly. They're just allowing Bacon Time an opportunity just to turn things around. Look at that 007X cast vision over the HP bar of the Tempest Dragon, and he's gotten a great angle.
FUTNOVA, they don't want to hazard to this Tempest Dragon since Bacon Time have got 3 smites in
So
their
go
hand.
and clean the wave down to the bottom. Just go down.
Or once they saw 007X showed up in the minimap, that's gonna be a cue for them. Like they already know that one of your members are absent. It's time for engagement.
Let's see, Feng is gonna jump in. He's going to be wide. Hermes and Mimarks are still alive. Loss is being taken extremely low. Now 007X has a great angle. He comes in. He's gonna lock in onto Snake. Feng is running away for his life. Uses his Spirit Fight that is going to allow him to survive. He's gonna revive one more time. Summer is taken down. Lost is going to fall. Resurrect him one more time using his revive. The kitty bombs come in. It's going to be the fight for Bacon Time.
And even worse for FUTNOVA is that the only member carrying the smite in their side has been taken down. So for Bacon Time, it's their time to push back.
Stressing me out. This is stressing me out so much. Like FUTNOVA has had the lead for the last 10 minutes. And they are not playing as if they would be the ones in the lead.
Yeah. They're just keep holding back or hold on something. I know that they might be quite cautious about this matchup. And once you've got such a significant gap in your goal difference, you should be more aggressive and try to close out the game. Or even take one high ground tower down or gain you more advantages.
The understanding of wave management is still not there. They're not being able to control that.
But check the minion wave.
Look at that, Snape one more time. He's going to be taken down. Feng uses his ult to run away, but he's going to be locked down one more time by 007X. FDN, the boys are just falling like flies. Knight needs to run away, trying to survive, so it's not going to be an ace.
This is a 3-0 trade, and Bacon Time just let one of those high ground tower go and tried to
Where is
take
Lost going?
He tried to steal the crystal, but
Can he steal the crystal? He's got 2 people there and he got no minions. Where is he going?
He wants to try, but what about the Tempest Dragon? They're just gonna hand it over to Bacon Time. Tempest Dragon gonna easily taken down by Bacon Time. Wow. Wow. With those effects, with those earnings, taking down this Tempest Dragon, Bacon Time's now allowing to be more aggressive. They can use those minion waves to push forward. Even better is that they've got Zhou Yu, they've got DRG.GK. Both are quite good at taking down those towers.
It's going to be difficult right now for FUTNOVA to try to get out of here. They just handed in the keys to victory to Bacon Time when they had a gigantic advantage.
And we can see actually there was a 10,000 gold lead 8 minutes ago. Wait, a nice catch.
Correct. Mimarks cannot leave, but it's going to be FTN right now just jumping back because they still have the Tempest Dragon bar. Knight jumping in. Regardless of that, he's taking true damage from every single angle. 007 just needs to wait for the right moment to just jump in the fight.
They're trying, but this problem, this landform for Bacon Time is not that comfortable. Hermes has no environment for him to do the output. But that was a nice gank done by FUTNOVA.
25 minutes.
Yeah, after they taken down Zhou Yu, actually I guess this game's gonna last for another maybe 5 minutes. Both teams gonna wait for the next Tempest Dragon.
I just don't understand what's the decision from FUTNOVA.
I know.
It's not decisive at all. And you would not I'm not expecting this in this moment of the tournament.
And I'm actually quite surprised because after I watched those performances that they showed back in their own qualifier, they are the team that always gonna close out the game in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so maybe just right now when we make it all the way to 25, they're not used to this kind of game.
Maybe, because they never been to such a late game.
Let's wait and see. Right now it's going to be Bacon Time, the ones that they're trying to initiate. Hermes taken extremely low by the kitty bombs.
Well, but now, the good news to FUTNOVA is that they finally got a high ground tower advantage on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because the Tempest Dragon gonna spawn on the opposite side.
But Bacon Time has a better understanding, so their priority is not actually the mid lane that right now FUTNOVA is so critically trying to push. But the first thing that Bacon Time does is just to keep 007X down in the bottom lane, cleaning the wave. They clean the wave and then he can rotate quickly to contest that Tempest Dragon.
And also gonna do not let the bottom lane to be under pressure.
Look at that, he's going to be locked in.
Oh.
He's going to use his revive. The kitty bombs come in, but he's not gonna be able to take on Mark's back. Power play for 50 seconds for Bacon Time, one more time.
But again, the Tempest Dragon just spawned. You don't need to hazard when the Tempest Dragon is gonna spawn. They're all aiming at 007X, but he's wanna push back. Even the HP bar's not that healthy, and Mark Polo just chasing too deep. Even go to the opponent's high ground tower, another side. Check DRG.GK, keep chasing with this red buff, take Limpo down.
They have, right now, they have a priority over the Tempest Dragon, and they do not even care about that. They've got Ballista. Snape is going to be able to clean that wave if he uses his ultimate clearly. He's trying, but right now it's going to be Moss and Summer, the ones that are going to jump in for him. The turret is going to fall. And there's Moss, Mark, Summer, Hermes, the ones that they want to take this victory.
4 people remaining in Bacon Time, though this minion wave has been cleaned up, but there's another following up.
Lost needs to go back. There's one more wave coming in. The kitty bomb's not gonna be able to clean that. It's gonna be a victory for Bacon Time when FUTNOVA had it in their hands.
Congratulations!